what it was. Y'all know who it is. And y'all tuned in with Priceless Knowledge Yourself. And I figured I'd put y'all down with a little cosmic insight for today. And say, man, it's Friday, January 15th, 2021. Happy birthday to my nigga Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? My fucking Capricorn old school now. What's up? But anyway, man, I looked up and I realized that the moon slipped into Pisces, man. And besides being my partner's birthday, the moon in Pisces is one of my favorite times because I have a moon in Pisces. And I also know that I feel inclined to let y'all know what's going on with these energies in the air. And you might realize what's going on with you. But you got to understand that when I bring you these, these aspects that are going on in transit, you have to go look and see how they're aspecting your natal placements. And then you'll figure out what the fuck's going on with you internally. Okay? So with that being said, we finna get it cracking. First of all, at about 3:15 earlier, the moon slipped into Pisces. And you got to understand that the moon spends about 2.5 days in each sign. And this is our emotional nature. This is our instinctive awareness. This is how we feel. The moon rules the 4th house in the sign of Cancer. And when we're talking about the transit moon, man, it really sets the emotional tone of whatever sign that it's in for the time that it's there. You understand? And it's a motherfucker, man. It really affects how you feel because the moon is the closest celestial body in relation to Earth. So it has the strongest effect on our moods and personality on a day-to-day basis. You dig? So just understand that. Just like the moon controls the Earth's tides, thus the moon controls your body because your body is 65 to 70% fluid as well. There's some news you can use. And so with the moon in Pisces, a kind of sensitive and subtly instinctive in nature comes to the surface. Today, a lot of us are going to want to retreat from the bullshit into our own little bubble. You know what I mean? And that little bubble doesn't even have to be a physical place, man. That bubble might be your mind. You just want to go to your place and get the fuck away from the bullshit. There might even be a deep urge for introspection or reflection. You might just want to be in la la land too. Living a complex fantasy and shit. And that's kind of where I go. I ain't gonna lie to you. Either way, your spiritual nature is going to be aroused when the moon is in Pisces. And thus, in being so, your creative imagination gets stimulated. People are going to be a lot more fucking sensitive and emotions might get a little idealistic while your mood kind of vacillates and it feels like it's not even your own. And the thing is, it might not be your own because your receptive nature is so fucking enhanced that the empathy can be overwhelming right now. You're going to take on other people's shit, especially if you have a watery moon in your chart. Like, it's going to hit you. The Pisces moon is infinite water, man. So it might be hard for you to outwardly define how you feel. So that's why you want to escape into in there, or wherever the fuck it is you go, You got to know that whatever's going on is going to be all encompassing. That sensitive awareness that you're feeling and that shit, that ability to feel deeply is going to get you, man. These next few days, you just got to make sure that you are strong and you set some boundaries. And it is a perfect time. If you write music, if you write poetry, even if you don't, if you never have before, this might be the time to try to get that outlet because emotions are going to be so intense and shit is going to be going on all over you. You're going to be compassionate and you're going to feel everything. But at the same time, like, you need an outlet. And some people retreat into here, but that can be healthy. And I also want to say that when the moon is in Pisces, a lot of us, as we always talk about, there's those escapist tendencies. That tendency when you're feeling so much to want to go get high or go get fucked up or do some fucked up shit, whatever it is that, you do. And it's cool to want to escape or even retreat, but we might need to figure out how to retreat into some positive things, okay? Because we are not going backwards. Not right here. Because you can put a price on going backwards. This shit that we kicking is priceless. Huh? And besides the moon being in Pisces, we also got the sun, which is in Capricorn, conjunct with Pluto in Capricorn at about, they're within like 1.3 degrees of each other. And with this here, there's a light shining on renewal and healing within our structures. Right at the right time, thank God. This could be a potent time, filled with power struggles and or personal empowerment. It could happen like that. It's depending on how we choose to channel the energy. But the positivity is going to come from the willingness to change the way shit has been structured and do shit a little differently. Plus, Pluto might just come through and expose some shit that we ain't been taking into consideration concerning our government or our structures or whatever it is, our value system. So pay attention. Things might still be tricky, y'all. There still might be a trick up the sleeve. On top of that, we have Jupiter in Aquarius forming a square with Uranus and Taurus, who's now going direct. And that's within like a half a degree. And with Jupiter in dynamic aspect to Uranus, there's a challenge presented, but there's also an ability to expand upon one's visionary or eccentric ideals. You know, little flashes of insight are going to come abundantly. Breakthroughs in science and technology could come through. And there might even be an implicit struggle, actually, you know, getting people to believe this shit. That's where the conflict is. But this is a crazy time that we're going through, man. There's a lot of crazy different energies going on. And besides that, we also have both Jupiter and Saturn squared to Mars and Taurus too. And when I say Jupiter and Saturn, they're in Aquarius. So pardon me, I don't know if I mentioned that. And so I say that this is definitely hard to predict. Mars and Taurus is stubborn. But we got Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius who, you know, it's trying to dawn a new age. So when you have something that's stubborn and you have something that's rebellious, there's always a little issue. And Jupiter and Saturn are also sextile to Chiron in Aries, who, you know, what the fuck really goes down here is that whatever is happening behind the scenes, cosmically, globally, nationally, you know, it does have some kind of hidden potential for healing. So it's all about what the fuck we do with it. You understand? Hey, man, it's a motherfucker out here, man. But you never can forget that what you do with it is what you do with it. You don't have to feed into any of the negativity. Like I said, y'all want to go look at these aspects. I mean, look at wherever the planets are in transit and see how it's aspecting you in your natal chart, and you'll see what's going on with you, man. That's that cosmic insight for you, man. Like me, I have the moon in Pisces. The moon is in Pisces. That means there's a conjunction, man. That means it's double the feeling right there, man. I really feel that shit. That's why I said that shit. You know, if you have Chiron in, let's say you have Chiron in Cancer, where Chiron is in Aries right now. So that's a square. And so it's going to bring up some shit. It could have negative connotations. Just understand that. If y'all have any questions, feel free to hit me up, man. If you fucking with me on the videos, man, please like, share, subscribe, man. Understand that I love y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. Tomorrow, I'm going to hit y'all with a little something about those people that have Aquarius rising or Aquarius ascended in their natal chart. And we working, man. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'm dedicated to y'all because y'all show me support and encouragement, and we need this channel to keep growing. I need y'all to keep sharing this motherfucker. I need to keep getting out there, man. I want to help people. You know what I mean? I ain't asked y'all for shit, and it's cool. It's cool. If people want to donate, you know how to hit me up. But nobody ever brings that up, and we can leave that alone because I'm fine. I'm me, and I'll do what I got to do because I'm here to help. You know what I mean? And you can't help with your hand out all the time, man. But at the same time, I can't get a motherfucking splinter out of your eye if I got a log in my own eye. So don't forget that. Anyway, though, I'm gonna stop fucking with y'all. I ain't never going nowhere. I'm down like 4 flats. If you're interested in the astrological readings whatsoever, you can either hit me up in the comments below, or you can email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. You did? And that's in Western. That's in Vedic. I do numerology readings. We can talk about synastry. We can do composite charts. We can talk about year transit, 3 months transits. You know, whatever you want to talk about, man. I got you. Just understand that you're working with a professional. Hey, man, y'all keep it trill till I holler at y'all again, because that's what the fuck I'm going to do. We got a lot more coming, man. And I was going to ask y'all, man. So I've asked before and I didn't get the response that I wanted. And I think it's because I didn't have enough subscribers yet. So what do y'all want me to break into next? Would y'all want me to start doing a little side series about numerology? Or you want me to start doing a little side series about Myers-Briggs personalities types and breaking it down for y'all with that, man, so y'all understand a little bit? Let me know in the comments, man. And like I said, I love all y'all. Appreciate the support. Until tomorrow, y'all be good, man. Don't let this Friday night fuck y'all up.